Welcome back to an episode of Wrestling Around, where there's been a slight change in the scheduled programming. We'll feel like the BBC too. We're doing a watch along of Royal Rumble 2006, just not the full show, just a Royal Rumble match. Technical issues / people out here, and Terry Peters hasn't been asked to watch it. We're doing sold out 97 next week because it's the worst thing ever. And if we've watched it for a reason, it needs to be on, doesn't it? We can't just watch it.
It needs to be
we
on.
need to discuss it. But that's next week. But before we get into the watch along this week, joining me is the world famous Terry Peters. Terry Peters, how are we doing?
Not good.
Not good. What's up with you, Peters?
Being the victim of theft this week.
Victim of theft? It was a robbery.
It was.
What
Daylight,
happened?
well, nighttime robbery, I should say. Nightlight robbery.
Well lit robbery, I would say.
Yeah, well
in front
lit.
of a lot of witnesses as well.
Yeah,
so.
it was very silly. So was at Hull City match this week, celebrating the arrival of the new owner, waving my Turkish flag. Some man asked if he could wave it, so I said yes, thinking he meant with it. Fucked off with it. Just took my flag.
Specifically ignored it.
And also, by the way, I forgot to mention this little beauty. There's a picture of him on BBC that you can see a crowd in BBC Sport. He's in there with the flag.
Right. He came over to us and said, let's have a look at that flag, and I'll hold it up here.
He said, can I start waving your flag? Can we wave the flag? So I went, yeah, because he'd already been pulling at the corner of it, and I looked at him, so I can't really ignore him.
I ignored him because straight away I knew that was going to happen.
I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and he stole my flag. I've come home from the cinema, though, and got an Amazon parcel with a new Turkish flag in it.
Who was it from?
Who's it from? I don't know. It says Salt City Guy on it. So I don't know. It was very nice. So he's replaced it. And it appears to be bigger than the last flag as well. This one appears to be
It is comically large.
It is comically large, you're right. So
wouldn't it have been better if the guy had sent you like a Turkish duvet cover or something? Because that's what it should have been.
Or just a load of Turkish delight.
Yeah. That might have been funny, but I sent him a big comic flag, and that's good. Right? That's good enough.
But I'd have sent in like 30 little tiny flags.
Also, just have loads of little Turkish flags.
Yeah, that'd be more annoying, wouldn't it?
What will it was? Because when you were at the next home game, and Peters is like absolutely wrapped in a shroud, a Turkish shroud. I think that's what it is.
Bigger the flag, you're bigger the target. More people coming after him. There's that guy who gives up free flags. I'll say.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that.
There's be a queue of them.
Give
them all out. He might go on to keep one himself if there was loads of little ones. Joining me as well is Lou Mac. Lou, have you been up to anything interesting this week?
No, not really, Ross. I was just a mysterious benefactor. Just sent a random gift to someone over my head.
What was the random gift?
I don't know. It's just something I heard they were still a victim of a robbery. So I helped them out.
Too nice. You're absolutely too nice.
Give me his address for some complete other official purposes, and
that's how you get my address.
Basically, I breached a data protection act not to send it.
I did wonder how you'd found it, but that's it.
That's outrageous. The fact that I hadn't even asked him for the address. That's a good job you know there's Terry Peters on the show, isn't it?
Yeah.
I knew I got home as well, and it just says Terry Peters on the box as well. Then my house number, like in big numbers, and then my street underneath. It's very weird how Amazon does my street.
Yeah. I won't get you to say what it is.
I almost said it.
I can read it out if you want.
Yeah. You don't edit these anymore.
I do if I've got time. Well, I should do because I'm in a better mood this week, Ross, because like everything's working for now.
Right.
I'm still sat upstairs. My screen's not working, so I'm plugged into the monitor. I'm upstairs, but
you're still on a strange angle from the old camera.
Yeah, it's gonna be worse when I'm looking over here and to watch the show. But we'll
old sad head.
We'll
you could move the camera though, I imagine.
I could move.
No one. It's an audio podcast. It's fine.
Yeah.
Have you not got it on the screen that you're looking at right now? Though?
Yeah, but it's a big screen, and the cable only reaches to the first half of it. So
I do. I have my webcam on another screen.
Yeah. One of my screens is broken. Sorry, that's what's happened here.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that.
Yeah. I mean, not being some sort of streaming expert, I just use the webcam instead of laptop.
Well, that's what I would do normally, Ross, but again, the laptop's broken.
The laptop's fucked, isn't it?
Because otherwise, I'd be looking at a blank screen. I've had to turn that one off.
Maybe maybe a mysterious benefactor could
Return the favour.
return the favour. Yeah.
Send me a new laptop.
If you get your laptop stolen, then there you go.
Yeah, it was stolen by my coffee table, wasn't
But there's been no theft, Peters, because you've got it back.
It was a theft originally.
Originally, yeah, but he didn't permanently deprive you of it. So therefore, the theft isn't made out.
I did hear a rumour there was like a negligent police officer around.
Yeah, I had that as well. That wasn't interesting whatsoever.
Footballer.
There was no complaints.
Yeah, they were too busy watching the game in uniform.
Yeah, I do remember that. None of them were asked.
Like that child who chucked something at us.
Do better, stewards.
Police.
Actually,
police,
just the police. Hull City decided they didn't want any police in the ground.
Huh.
That was their decision. So blame Hull City. Blame the piss poor stewards. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So just in context, probably a kid that gets wedgied every day.
Blackburn were very angry, weren't they?
They were very angry. This kid probably gets wedgied every day in geography. Came over and openly threw something at Hull City fans, and the stewards did nothing. If that was any of us
go back into the crowd.
Exactly. If that was any of us three, we'd have been banned. Do you know what I mean? Sort it out. Don't care if he's got skid marks. Sort him out.
Terry skid marks.
Terry skids.
Yeah, if that's you and you're at a wrestling crowd, let's make that wrestling. You want to throw something, you're a prick, unless it's throwing like glow sticks at Adam Pachetti. Yeah, but the guy who threw one at Bret Hart, you're a prick.
Yeah, unacceptable. That.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's all.
Right, the guy who flawed Bret Hart.
Yeah. He said that. Don't attack. Don't attack
the wrestlers.
You piece of shit. Lou, you've watched Sold Out 997. Are you happy or sad that we're stringing it along for another week?
Well, I was going to get rid of the memory, like literally try and find a way of deleting it from my mind.
The memory will never die.
It'll be a good episode because it's a fucking awful show. That's always tends to be what happens.
That's how it is, yeah.
It was. I don't want to review it too much right now, but it was a show I was really, really looking forward to, and it was below par across the board. You'll enjoy it, Terry. It's good.
Yeah, I will. I'm not going to review it because that's next week. So join us next Wednesday. But I will say, it gave me a new perspective on the invasion. And I didn't think as a big fan. We've gone through the invasion. You can see that we've done that in past episodes. We've done the invasion and we've done Survivor Series, the last one. But we'll go back and hear our thoughts then, and then listen to Wednesday's show because I've got a lot of thoughts that's given me a full new perspective on that, and I'm going to leave it there. But this week, we're doing a watch along because it's Royal Rumble season. Because it's weird that the Royal Rumble's not actually in January, which is upsetting me a little bit. Or is it?
What Royal Rumble was that in January?
Which one?
The proper Royal Rumble this year.
Yes, it's in January.
It's January.
Is that at the end of January?
It's a Saturday.
January.
They thought it was going to be the week after,
weekend.
but they've moved to the Saturday, so the Sunday sudden clash
So-
with the NFL.
Right. Okay. But at the end, it's
SummerSlam's going to be in July, though, else if you want to get upset by something this year.
Is that normally August?
It's normally August, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a WrestleMania match. Ooh, makes me feel sick.
What's the match?
I know, it's not in March, but if it was in March, it made me feel sick.
No, it's been a match. Several.
Has it? It makes me feel sick. It's normally April.
Straddled along both.
It's
always
on
end of
both,
March,
yeah.
end of April, isn't it?
Well, it's upsetting.
So we've been to one anyway.
That was April, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I was both might be Maple actually.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I'm sure we'll go first though.
So it is Royal Rumble season. So we're doing a live watch along on Royal Rumble 2006. Hasn't even seen it before. Lou, I know you have.
Yeah. Did you have it on DVD?
I had on it. It was the first wrestling DVD I ever bought.
Back in that stage where we were just getting back into it. Well, I was. Anyway.
This was the year. This was, to be fair, this was the storyline that made me fall in love with wrestling again.
Yeah.
I believe I watched this, and then the pay-per-view after this was free on Sky Sports.
Yes.
No Way Out. We're not
going to get into this one, but
was it No Way Out?
The Undertaker comes back on a big arse, doesn't he? So
yeah. At the end, and he has a match at this WrestleMania with Mark Henry. It's a casket match.
Yeah.
And then there's a pretty sweet. Oh no, when's the Kurt Angle stuff?
That's no Way Out in between.
Is that the next one? Isn't it? Yeah.
WrestleMania 22 we've covered, I think, in the archives, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah. We have. It's the
It's
Yes,
16 years ago this week, which makes me feel sick for us that we're doing this. But I know we're trying around them. The fives and tens, but
But yes, we have watched this. Can I
makes me
also,
feel sick that it was that long ago, and I remember it like it was blooming yesterday.
can I also point out, just before we get into the Royal Rumble, why is it so goddamn early in this pay-per-view?
I know. It should be the main event, I think.
It's like mid-match.
Because Undertaker
It's
came
like
out on a big
mid-card.
arse and destroyed the ring. So
Yeah.
that match had to go on last.
Yeah, but then it could have gone penultimate, surely.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever.
Because Cena had to come down in his big spaceship, didn't he? Mad pay-per-view, what do you think about this one?
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird pay-per-view.
For
I
entrance,
just remember everyone being in not togas, Roman gear,
yeah.
not Roman Reigns.
They should have had the commentators in togas again, like WrestleMania.
Like WrestleMania 9.
I think Jim Ross would have quit. No, he would have quit. He'd probably been fired.
He's probably just been fired on it.
It took it in.
Kiss Vince's ass.
Podcast.
So we're going to watch it. This was a record breaker for the winner. We all know winners.
Yep.
It was a record breaker that was the longest time in the Royal Rumble. I
1
think
hour
it's been
6?
yeah, it's been broken now.
Is that due to the?
I think it was
Is
due
that
to
only because of the Greatest Royal Rumble?
Yes.
Which we will be covering in April.
Okay.
Watch along of the entire pay-per-view, all 5 hours.
Christ. But we'll do a watch on the 50-man Royal Rumble.
Oh, the whole thing, 100 episode special. 5 hours long.
Is that what the people want to see?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, let us know. So what we're going to be doing is we'll also go on to WWE Network.
Goes to 47 minutes 56 seconds.
Well, I'm
55.
On 55.
Click a second head.
Click the button. There's a button.
I did.
Click it again.
Oh God.
Are you paused? Click it whilst you're paused.
I've gone out wrong. I've done it wrong.
How can you possibly do this wrong?
Every time I've watched like this guy.
It's me.
Something you always miss something. Go right. If everybody else was not taking this, go on to the video Network.
Right, I'm there.
Get Royal Rumble 2006 up. Go to the jump to. Click the button, and it should bring you up to 47 minutes 55 seconds and the Royal Rumble graphic.
Yes, that's what's on the screen right now.
Yep, got it.
Right. Since Lou Terry Peters cannot be trusted. Do you want to do the countdown? If you haven't had a chance to do it yet, you're old. Pause it and then play it right now.
Yeah. When I say go, we go. All right. I'm going to count.
I think I remember who entrance number 1 is actually.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
We'll go. Right.
We'll get there.
Because there's lots of vignettes. Watch the full pay-per-view if you want. I mean, it's quite a good pay-per-view. I enjoyed it.
Right.
Can I go? What? Come on.
Yeah, you can go.
3, 2, 1, go.
There it is, the sign.
That was a big sign doing that. It's weird, isn't it, when you think about it?
The point of the sign.
Yeah.
Point at the sign.
I think it's a weird concept. Just have the big sign there.
Lillian's looking very summery.
She's in a bikini.
She's looking very
Miami,
summery.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, yes, I forgot about the Roman jesters people that open the doors.
I forgot about the bloody Spirit Squad, I'm not sure.
Dolph Ziggler.
Spirit Squad have come out.
This
Kenny
is a
Dykes
good...
was always my favourite.
This is a good
He was
set.
always thinking to be the biggest one, wasn't he?
Kenny, yeah.
But he was only like
did the
19
job,
at this
didn't he?
point, wasn't
Yeah, he was really young.
Ziggler looks strange, doesn't he, with his short hair?
he? Yeah.
This is peak. I love the Spirit Squad. They were hilarious. I don't care what anybody says.
They've only been around a couple of weeks at this point, haven't they?
Yeah.
Like literally like 2 or 3 weeks. They
They
helped
got through-
Coach get into this match.
Yeah, they got thrown out of the that match, and it was the best wrestling moment of all time.
Yeah. Was that a Vengeance?
I don't know. I thought it was a Raw. What was a random Raw when he got?
Oh, yeah, it was. No, I think Vengeance is where they had the handicap match in DX.
Dolph Ziggler looks more stacked here than he does now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because he's got short hair, maybe.
I think so. He's got that flat top, hasn't
Kofi Kingston was supposed to be one, isn't
he? Oh, God.
he? That's the rumour. Because we must have come in at a similar time, didn't he? It's just ridiculous.
There's a lot of empty seats at the front, isn't there?
There's a what?
Empty seats behind.
They're stairs, aren't they?
Are they stairs?
Yeah,
what
stairs.
They're red stairs.
What a bad arena.
Yeah, it makes it look like it's empty seats.
Yeah, I thought they were empty seats at first.
And also, I think it's just, there's a few people in red t-shirts for some reason.
Yeah.
Who become
I can see one empty seat.
Well, no,
sort of in the middle of that row there.
Oh, it's the Miami Heat arena, I guess, isn't it? But don't look very good. Should have fixed that. Should have painted the stairs.
Yeah, it does look empty. I did think that.
Yeah.
How's he sort of marked his arm?
I don't know.
What's he done? Who's back to 10? Oh, yeah. What's his skirts on the door on the way out there?
Yeah, say what you want about Spirit Squad and like male cheerleaders.
Take some balls to do that gimmick, doesn't it?
Well, in real life, though, male cheerleaders, it's like gymnasts. They're absolutely jacked, aren't they? Because you have to be.
Yeah.
You're at the bottom of the pyramid and there's about 30 people still on top of you. Can't be, weak, can you?
Yeah.
I wonder how easy it is to find green Adidas like tank tops.
Oh, they were specially made, Charlie.
Do you reckon they had a deal with her?
Adidas.
I reckon WWE, even at this stage, could have asked somebody for that. Oh, you don't know. These Adidas do loads of like college stuff and that.
Well, they did have Adidas. They did have an Adidas logo on.
Kelly used to wear Adidas boots. I did Rey Mysterio. Actually.
Rey Mysterio did, yeah.
Something there, yeah.
I was like the Rock's, like classic unbranded 2-stripe shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want Roman's tracksuits now with his own like Jordan style logo on there.
I'm surprised he's not selling them.
How are they not a thing yet? Yeah.
Selling NWO Zubaz pants. But they're not selling real like head of the table match. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think we could kill on those?
Yeah. Then Garcia's just announced the rules. When did he stop? Or have they ever? I don't think I've ever watched the first round. When did they stop putting the rules on the screen? That used to be.
I don't know. I think
was that a WCW thing?
Here we go.
WCW
Number
used to do
one.
it more, didn't they? Because that's because the rules were so convoluted.
It's Triple H.
Triple H number one. He's notoriously upset that he's drawn this.
Okay, it's not who I thought was number one then.
I think Terry's thinking of a different.
Yeah, who I think you're thinking of is number one. Terry is number two.
Could be that then.
Yeah,
he's buzzing.
Let me see who comes out number two, and I'll tell you if it is who I'm thinking it is.
It's a bit cheating, that, isn't it? It's like seeing the answer and then saying, "Yeah, you that one."
Yeah. Well, do you want me to tell you who I think it is?
Yeah, go on.
Gregory Helms.
No,
right, okay.
The wrong one.
Oh, he came out in the cruiserweight thing, didn't he, earlier in the night?
He's in the. No, he's not. We're doing a cruiserweight match, is he?
He wins it.
Cruiserweight Invitational. Was that on the show?
He switches brands.
It's a tag match, isn't it? He's not on. There's no cruiserweight match on this.
Is it not his pay-per-view?
Tag match.
Is it no way out afterwards?
Mickey James, maybe
right.
No Way Out afterwards. It's a tag match. Mickey James and Ashley.
Right.
Then the Royal Rumble, and then it's Cena Edge, and then Mark Henry vs. Cargill.
Yeah, there's not many matches on my Rumble cards, is there? Obviously.
No.
Only about 5, isn't they? Double takeover for a format.
When?
Triple H is a magnificent beast, isn't he?
Yeah, the 2006 Royal Rumble, Helms participated in an open invitational match.
Was he in the tag match?
It's literally match 2.
Match 2?
Are you just missing a...
It's not on the jump 2. I'm just going off the jump 2 here.
Oh, it's on Wikipedia. Gregory Helms defeats Kid Cash, Funaki, Jamie Noble, Nunzio, and Paul London.
Is that what the... Oh, so
Paul London... the opening match?
It says.
That is the opening match, sorry.
Because it says on the jump 2, maybe it's the WWE Network, it says open invitational 6-way Texas Tornado match. Is that not a tag match? Can't be, can it?
No, that must be a tag match, yeah.
That's it.
Who calls a 6-pack challenge a Texas Tornado match?
Yeah, they'll do what they want, anyway.
That's a tag, isn't it?
Any rules they want.
So
it's
yeah,
because
sometimes 6-pack challenge you have to tag in, don't you?
Yeah, it's not just me though. Thought Texas Tornado was tag.
No, I called it Tornado as well. Right, I don't know who's number 2 then. I've got no idea. Triple H's tan looks awful, by the way.
Yeah, it's a bit streaky, isn't it?
Very patchy. I think I know who 2 is actually.
Come on, this is classic Rumble moment. This,
yeah,
fantastic set.
Yeah.
I love
a great set.
The promos or the video packages for this were great.
The Royal Rumbles.
Yeah, here he is. Because this was shortly after, wasn't it? This can't have been long.
November, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like 2 months after.
He looks ridiculous, like driving that car.
I like it when the wrestlers do that, where they can't help the smile at the guy's entrance. Like Triple
H's handlebars are great.
He's trying. You can see when it went back to him. Then he was trying
the
to
first week, just give a smile and a nod. Yeah,
yeah. Because they're humans, aren't they?
Yeah,
and they quite like. From what you're led to believe, Eddie was very well liked. One of him behind the scenes.
Yeah, completely different context. But I remember Daniel Bryan's last match when Reigns first came out to his new music. And he was just beaming all the way as Reigns was coming down because he was like, well, this is the fucking guy now, I think. Like,
yeah. He knew how it would end, didn't he? Mm-hmm. He's got the t-shirt on there, he's got the EG armbands. Yeah. This is the start of his push, isn't it?
This is...
or his prolonged push. I think this is what made him into a truly main event caliber person.
Oh yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, but I'm glad he had other title reigns after this one as well.
Yeah,
I know they weren't particularly long, where he had like a month.
Yeah, one was
one was like a couple of minutes because goddamn Cena. But
Cena's got Cena.
But I'm glad he had them just so because otherwise it'd be the usual bullshit when it was like, oh, I only got it because of Eddie. Like, so I'm glad he had his other ones like years later as well.
It's a bit like
I think he defended it against the Undertaker at one Royal Rumble pay per view, didn't he? Sure, he did.
I'm not sure. He didn't hold it for very long, does he? When he wins
No.
At WrestleMania, and he's not booked particularly well in that time.
No, he was booked really weak as the world champion actually.
But I wonder if he was ever.
But I suppose at the moment because we were kind of young and just kind of new to it, we didn't really care that much, did we?
Genuinely, no.
He was just the underdog, wasn't he?
I watched a video, like later on, like a year or two ago, and saying they were comparing Jericho and Mysterio's first title wins, and I remember thinking, I loved Rey Mysterio's title win. I was so upset when he lost it. That's the pure wrestling now. I'll never forgive Chavo Guerrero. I knew it was fixed, but didn't care. I remember when because after this, at No Way Out, he loses to Randy Orton. Spoiler, people have seen this. 16 years ago.
Right, I'm sure I can't add to the match.
I was so angry at Randy Orton.
Yeah.
For cheating. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And Rey Mysterio losing.
He was really angry, Robbie. Yeah. He took his testicles so hard. We had to take to the doctors. He was fuming.
That was the OG Ross out of it.
He took on his testicles so hard.
Guess what was on the other day? The one where he wants to kick back with a puzzle.
All right. Did ever show the series? Was the last series season 9?
Season 10.
Season 10. I feel like season 10's never repeated.
Oh, it is.
I never seem to see it.
It's mad because sometimes when I'm like off in the week, I end up watching Friends on like Comedy Central Extra, and then I flip over to Comedy Central, and I think it's like 1 o'clock to shift row, and it's like 2 completely different seasons, but I just end up watching them all, so I like watching the same ones.
Every time I watch it, it's season 7. I don't know.
Yeah, it always seems to be where Monica and Chandler just get together.
Yeah,
season 5 to get this. Ross is
London, baby.
Early
619.
619. No chance.
Yes.
What a tune this is.
Is this some of the best theme music in wrestling history?
Simon Dean on his... I mean, he's quite revolutionary because those things are real big in London these days, aren't they? Whatever they're called.
Yeah.
What are they called?
The Dean Machine.
The Dean Machine, yeah.
Did you know that Stephanie McMahon...
Is like a cheating one there? Because proper segways don't have the two.
They don't, I mean...
Stephanie McMahon told him to cut his hair because he looked too much like Triple H with really long hair. So that's why he's got
I can see that.
Yeah, I get it. I like the way he's got his face on the back of his jacket as well.
I think that's when he was
better than Matt Striker having his face on the back of his ass.
Yeah. Do you know, this to me is like making the most of your gimmick. Right. It's a shit gimmick.
Imagine if they fuck that up. I always think like, you gotta be so careful with the winner.
Austin though, wasn't it? Austin, was he supposed to be Final Four? He wasn't supposed to win, was he?
And he eliminated himself by accident.
I remember one time I think
it was Goldust nearly eliminated AJ Styles on his debut by accident.
The year before, when Vince tears his quads, that was legit. They didn't mean to do that.
No, they didn't, and they both thought they were going to get fired.
We could never time that better, could they?
No, because when they tried to do it, Rock Big Show comes to mind.
Yeah,
and Big Show wins, doesn't he?
Yeah,
they fucked it up. Tie with?
The Rock. It was Rock and Big Show.
No, Lex Luger.
No, Luger did it as well.
Bro.
All right.
Yeah, you'll never beat the 05 ending. It's like you say, that was actually legit, and Vince tears his quads. So.
That's madness. It's just sat there because I didn't know. I remember watching it because
I thought it was Vince being Vince.
Yeah, just on the network. I remember watching it because it's the one where Batista wins. So I watched it, and then I'm just, why is Vince sat down on the floor?
Yeah,
I remember watching that one as well, actually.
Because Cole's trying to explain
seems like a quick 90 seconds.
It's very random, isn't it?
Psychosis. Oh, super crazy.
Right.
Why have they not brought the lawnmower down?
I don't know.
I think by this point they decided it was racist, hadn't they?
Is that what it was?
Yeah, people were pussy. Psychosis
the
without his mask.
Wheels. They've obviously got history, haven't they? Ray and Psychosis from ECW and WCW.
Which I'm going to assume is not going to be mentioned at all.
No. But what I was going to say about Simon Dean was, you know what I mean? Make the most of your gimmick. That was obviously a bad gimmick, but look at him. He's in the Royal Rumble match. He's getting spots and stuff. Well, it was, yeah. But it used to be on SmackDown every week and stuff.
Yeah.
Just that's it. Free, go fully into it.
I think you should, rather than
sit and win.
I think he was in ECW for a long time, but even then he was quite a jokey character on it. He was
in the BWO when he was
BWO, yeah.
So it's
like Psychosis with an Eddie Guerrero armband on there as well.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny, but like WWE, I know it happens to some people.
Like that's a good move.
Kofi Kingston was one, wasn't it? But you normally, who's going to go to the top of the card. Simon Dean's never going to go to the top of the card, does he?
No.
Or even if he was Nova, if he carried his thingy. So you might as well just go on TV as much as you can. As Tyler Breeze used to say, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They just know.
Tell you what, though, I just remember we've missed it in the news podcast. Rey Mysterio, he's on the front cover of WWE 2K22.
Yeah. Well,
the
normal version.
Yeah, strange choice.
But they're going to do the showcase.
They're
going to do the showcase, aren't they?
Oh,
there he goes, it's out.
That was a bit of an oversell.
Yeah.
But
I think
needed to be a bit closer.
I think that's what they're gonna do the Rey Mysterio career matches or whatever they do. I think that's probably why.
Good. I guess I hope this is on just so we get this set on the game.
Tell you what, that was a big.
Imagine business house coming out to this.
Oh yes,
there it is. Gonna have to go who's selected at this point.
The Jester fucked up there.
He's in the Money in the Bank, isn't he, at WrestleMania?
Yeah.
These two leaves, doesn't he?
These two have just been feuding, haven't they?
Yeah.
And he was the Royal Rumble winner, yeah. That was only 14 years before this.
How weird is that? 92, God.
There's more time between now and this match than there was this match in the 92.
Ric Flair winning.
Christ.
Look at those saggy tits.
He's got saggy tits and a saggy belly.
It's like he's aging like 3 times quicker than everybody else, isn't it, at this point?
Oh, Flair?
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose when you shagged all them women, then...
I mean, he's lived a life, hasn't he?
It's going to take it out of you.
Still over as hell, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Still what?
Still over as
massively.
hell.
People love to see the
Honestly, the thing is, though, if he came out this year's Rumble and did stuff like this, people would love it.
Oh,
I don't want to see him in the ring because he'd end up getting bust open.
Well, he might have been. Is that why Conrad and pals are all at SmackDown this week?
Yeah.
Trying to get Ric Flair because he did a watch along at the 92 Rumble, didn't he, on Conrad's Zabby show?
There's quite a few on them, isn't there? Quite a few people on that one. Quite a few wrestlers. I don't know.
It's very expensive though.
Here he is grabbing the knackers. Love to see it.
Grabbing the nads.
Does Ric Flair's hair is looking very bald at this point?
Oh, it goes real thin, doesn't it? Real quick.
Yeah. No,
he's got like that wrinkly. He's got like a wrinkly head.
Love that. Has he already had his title match set? Because he has a feud eventually.
Oh, do you know what?
Yeah, that was just before this, I think, wasn't it?
To be fair to Flair, that's a big elimination as well to take it like that, isn't it?
Because is Edge win at New Year's Revolution this year?
He comes into this as the defending champion, loses it.
Yeah. So he's already had a TLC match because he was already feuding with Flair, wasn't he?
Yeah, that was on Raw, wasn't it? That TLC match.
Big show.
Is it the year after this when Triple H has the thing with the cast? When's the thing with Triple H and the Big Show cast?
That was the year. That was 2005.
No,
was it this one?
I thought it was.
No, it was this. It was this year. It's earlier in the year, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, so that's why they've just shown
Triple H. He's looking big here, isn't he?
Yeah.
This is like heaviest he's at, isn't it?
Yeah. This is just before. Well, he retired a year later, didn't he? I think.
He went to ECW, didn't he, this year?
Yeah.
Is this Akebono?
Yeah, he retired at the end of the year, didn't he?
This Mania for him?
No,
is it anyone?
He's with Kane.
Oh no, he's tagging with Kane against Carlito Masters.
Oh, of course he is. Yeah,
and they win the titles really quickly, don't they?
It's his first win in it, and then losing the next night to Spirit Squad.
Is it the next night? I thought it was later on. In it. No, because there's a bit near Survivor Series where they're just like running over everybody. I don't think
that was before. That was beforehand.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
That'd crack you back, wouldn't it?
Some hilarious. Their tag team was hilarious. I'm coming, Kane. I'm coming.
Yeah, they did reunite a bit after, didn't they? But yeah, it was after the night after WrestleMania 22 they lost the title.
Do you know why they split up?
May 19th.
May 19th.
May 19th.
I hated that because I love Big Show and Kane. I'm coming, Kane. I'm coming.
I hate it all, but I did love the fact when they put Rob Conway in that May 19th t-shirt.
Do you know what's mad when you look at Rey Mysterio and Big Show like side by side here?
Yes, like, you ever seen Rey Mysterio against Kevin Nash?
Oh, I can imagine what that's because Rey Mysterio's what, like 5'6", not even that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Big Show's he's looking a very beefy boy here, isn't he?
I think he's
Patrick outside the
he is close to 500 pounds here. Really. It's the heaviest. He says this is the heaviest he's ever been at.
Mike Chioda as well.
In.
Yeah, they've not had 4 people in the ring yet, have we?
No, this is
starting to be like one of the games, isn't it?
Is that Coach?
Yes,
Fucking Coach.
Friend of the show.
Entrant number 7 is Jonathan Coachman.
Look at them sunglasses.
Look at that t-shirt. I'm the coach.
He looks like a right pussy slayer. Oh, he's left the glasses on as well. Now they're on.
Oh, amazing stuff.
Oh no.
What a great heel. It's mad that he became a respected sports journalist after this, isn't it?
Oh yeah, after he was sure. Yeah. Well, bring the coach back because I think he's good on
he
the.
Said he'll never work again for WWE, didn't he? Yeah, I think because they replaced him with Renee Young, didn't they? On
I love the Big Show's just doing the boo-hoo thing.
Yeah.
Oh, see you, coach.
Well, they swapped him and he started doing the pre-shows, which he's good at because that's like proper sports.
Yeah,
thing,
but I think he won high profile from. Yeah.
It was at ESPN, wasn't it? So it's quite high profile.
Yeah.
So Todd Grisham is, I think, or was.
He's the UFC.
Todd Grisham is the boxing commentator for DAZN.
Oh, is there boxing now? Was he at the UFC at some point?
Yeah, I think so. And I think he was. I do think he was at Thingy as well.
Or did he do like Strike Force or something like that? But yeah, he started. I think he used to do Showtime boxing. Was that still Mauro Ranallo? And then he's the DAZN. No, it was Bellator. I think he did because that's how he ended up working for DAZN initially. Because they got some sort of UFC or MMA deal.
So. Right, one's coming up because look, there you go. The cameramen are all facing it. What's his number? That man with the yellow cap looks like Joe Exotic.
I thought I was just gonna say Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I think it's Hogan. Eh? Chokeslam by old Big Show there.
Oh, he is Bobby Lashley.
I forgot about this.
God, he looks stacked here.
He's not changed.
He looks the exact same, doesn't he?
No, he does. Yeah. He's not aged today.
Which is mad considering he's 45 now. Which means he was 29 here. Shit.
Yeah.
He's got a soul patch on this point.
Is this before his hard hitting, soft spoken?
No, it's saying it there, hard hitting, soft spoken. So that's always been his stick, I think. Is this the Billionaires Mania?
Yeah.
So he's not far.
No. Sorry,
he's in Money in the Bank this year. So
yeah, he is.
Easy.
This is just start of his push, isn't it? Because
he ends up at ECW as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, but well, after this, he goes into the thing with King Booker. When King Booker beats Rey Mysterio, I think, and he's the crown court, he ends up being like a US title feud with Regal and Finlay.
Yes.
Because there's that match with Regal and Finlay, and they were shouting boring, weren't they? And Michael Cole's like, you can hear the crowd shouting for Barbie. They want Lashley.
Great American Bash where everyone had elevated liver enzymes at the same time.
Oh, that was weird, yeah.
2006, wasn't it? Yeah. That was this year.
I can't remember the specifics of this match, but it'd be cool if Lashley did get Big Show out. It's like a big
Genuinely, how on earth does a guy of Big Show size pull off a bump like that, so low to the ring as well?
Especially at this way, because he's always been quite athletic, hasn't he, for a big guy?
Oh, Lashley.
No, Big Show.
Just
always do a moonsault.
Watch that. I mean, fair play to Show there, because that's not an easy bump for him to do, like that low to the ring.
But when you've got somebody who's carved out of granite throwing you about,
well, yeah,
easier.
And then
Jesus Christ,
Rey Mysterio's head's almost just falling off as he whips him into the post. You know that just hurts as well, don't you?
Looking good, Lashley. Look at him strong.
Oh really yes, is.
I bloody love a Royal Rumble, lads. You know what I mean? Like,
this is like Crackhead Kane, where he's got the dark circles under his eyes.
Yeah,
May 19th, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's got voice in his head. No wonder he's
it might not be on crack. He might just not getting asleep, Piers.
Yeah,
so judgmental.
Tell you what, it'd be a lot further than that if he was on crack.
Yeah.
Nothing explains why he's got half his head shaved. Apparently, you heard the story. You know when he first takes his mask off, they shaved half his head. He was going to shave his full head, and then somebody thought, "Oh, that looks good, so we'll just keep it half head." And then Kane was like, "Really?" He has to go pick up his kids and stuff from school. He's got half his head shaved.
To be fair,
I think it was Bruce Pritchard. He said the story.
To be fair, it's like Ronaldo, fat Ronaldo, in the 2002 World Cup with that moon on his head.
But he did that voluntarily, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was to stop sweat getting in his eyes, wasn't
it? Is that what it was?
That's what it was, yeah.
Just have it all over then, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It was Japan, wasn't
it? Yeah. Kane, though.
Are Kane a Big Show a thing here, then? Are they a tag team?
Yeah, they're a tag team. Yeah.
So are we going to see them tag up, do we think?
Yeah, I think at one point they just start fucking... If it's the match,
Kane's looking fairly lean here as well, actually, isn't he?
It's not until I don't think it's until Kane goes back to his mask. He starts looking, and he starts becoming like a cosplay Kane, doesn't he?
Starts becoming the male. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when he starts getting out. Which I mean, he's a lot older.
I was going to say he's older, obviously, but he's looking in decent shape, actually, isn't he?
Because this one where he flips Great Khali.
That was 23 as well, because it was in Detroit. It was in Detroit, wasn't it? Yeah.
Right. Oh, 20 years since the third one. Yeah.
Ring's starting to build up, so this is entrance number 10, 11?
10,
third, so 10.
Number 10.
Bobby Lashley's looking tall. Oh, Sylvain Grenier. When he's like some weird stylist.
I forgot about this guy.
Fashion guru. He was like with Rob Conway, wasn't he? At one point.
Conway,
yeah. It was thingy, wasn't it? Rene Dupree was part of La Resistance.
La Resistance, yeah.
This is classic SmackDown, where he has some right ridiculous characters. Like, you know,
I was trying to think of
Juice and Domino. That was this era.
Gemini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juice and Domino. Wasn't one of those related to the Rock's family?
No, one of them was it one of the Snookers?
Oh!
Yeah, he was Tim Snooker, wasn't he?
Tim Snooker.
That's it.
He was in Legacy for a brief period. Oh, no.
Well, better than
Double choke Sam Lashley.
No, man, he lost his match, got kicked out.
Yeah, he was with it.
Do you know what? Sylvain Grenier took that bump like a champ there. He got really flipped out, didn't he?
I mean, it's hard to do, get kicked out of the ring. Ask Vladimir Kozlov.
Oh, Lashley goes.
You know,
strong showing from Lashley.
Imagine if social media was around these days. We'd fuming.
Strong social from Lashley. Strong showing from Lashley.
Well, I don't understand it, because there's no shame in getting thrown out by the two biggest men in the Royal Rumble.
No. WWE 24/7, which is basically what we are watching the network on now. That's what it evolved from, in my opinion.
Yeah, but there's only like 10 shows a month.
Yeah, I remember thinking at the time it'd be amazing if they could do something where they showed everything on one thing.
Well, the initial plan was, wasn't it, to have a channel. So there's always talks about a network. It's going to have, remember like the wrestling channel on Sky Sports, where it would just show.
Do we think Big Show's going out here? Oh no, sorry.
That was what the initial plan was. So there was just going to probably the same original content and same pay-per-views and that, but it was just going to show pure wrestling.
Yeah.
Which
I thought I genuinely thought Big Show was going to run towards Kane, then he was going to sort of drop the rope and watch Big Show fall over the rope.
I thought Triple H set them both out.
Well, he might do, yeah.
He might. I think he will.
There you go. Look, there you go.
There we go.
Double.
Oh, my days.
So we're back down to 2 in the ring, the original 2, Rey and Triple H here, and we've got 10 seconds before number 11 comes in.
Look at that. Big Show and Kane going at it. Don't know why they do that. Why do they start fighting now?
Yeah, it makes no sense. Unless they've cleared the ring out as well. Oh, Carlito.
He was still tag team with Chris Masters at this point.
Yeah, the Masters of Cool. Carlito's little apple necklace. Was it last year that he returned at the Rumble? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, because they did the whole spot with the apple, didn't they?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, where he couldn't spit it. Yeah. So Carlito was in the Elimination Chamber as well a couple of weeks before this, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he screwed Chris Masters, didn't he?
Yeah.
He screws Chris Masters at the Rumble, and that's how he ended up splitting up. And then he starts doing stuff with Tyree Wilson, I think, and he stops that.
I like Carlito, to be fair.
Yeah, he's a first turn this year. He's a first by the end of the year.
Yeah, because he's with Tyree Wilson.
And at least he's trying to not get people to stab John Cena anymore.
Yeah. I love that the rumours start with New Jack, just because he actually could stab him.
Yeah.
Oh, brave Rey Mysterio. You don't just win it with it. That's not problem.
Carlito won the IC title on his first night on Raw, didn't he?
Yeah.
Backcracker's such a good finisher.
Then we see the guy who then went and won the United States on the first SmackDown he was on. I'll leave it.
Yeah.
He won the US then on the first SmackDown, didn't he? And then it's like Santino winning the IC his first night on Raw.
That was
in Italy.
In
Italy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was Lashley, wasn't it? Lashley did something like that.
Yeah, it was 2007 now, wasn't it? So this was the last Rumble ever, I think.
I just find it mad that they're sort of winning the sort of second title on the first night. It's a bit mad, really.
Yeah, so I'd say the backcracker. I think it's a terrible finishing move because it's just hard to put on people.
No, but you can catch them out of nowhere. It's like for me, you can just out of nowhere.
Yeah, but on the back.
Oh, here he is, Chris Benoit. Bollocks.
This has got to be. This is
He
his last
had
one,
those-
isn't it?
He
That's
had,
2008.
he
Yeah,
had
it all
those,
happened in 2007. I think there was one more. He could have I don't know if he was in it, but
it was when the floods were.
yeah,
That's when he had those trousers on in one of the games. There you go.
yeah.
He has a very boring feud with King Booker.
Do they have like a best of 7 a series?
Best of 7. Booker
Yeah.
gets injured, so they put Randy Orton in it.
Because I remember he beats him real quick, and there's a skit on SmackDown where he makes a cup of coffee quicker than his match with King Booker, or at the same time. Or
I think
something.
Booker goes like 3-0 up or something, and then Ben winds up coming back.
I've never really enjoyed best of 7 series.
No.
I think best of 5 is the best you're going to get out of anything.
Best of
7's far too many for
Well,
me.
I don't know why they put the name on it because King Raw and SmackDown do that anyhow. Because they really do best of 7 anyhow.
Yeah, at least best of 7
Yeah.
you know he's coming and there's something at the end of it, isn't he? Like
Unless it's
when you
Edge.
drew him, like
Cesaro and
hey, you got the
Sheamus.
bar of that.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah. Because everyone was proper whinging, but I love the bar.
Yeah.
The bar were great. Although when they announced the best of 7 series, you think, oh God, you're going to see the same. Because you just assume you're going to see a very similar match 7 times in a row.
Well,
That's my
the
only
issue
thing.
with I remember with because that was the last one with
Yeah.
Cesaro and Sheamus was they'd already been feuding for like a month before.
Yeah,
that.
and that's it.
And
Like
then
you
they
say.
announced the best of 7. I was
So
like,
you-
for God's sake.
So really, it's like a best of 12.
yeah, because it's
Or
already
best of
been going
11.
at it.
It makes no sense.
It is a long one. Yeah, I assume it's the sports connection in it. That's why it'll be
Yeah. What is it like the World
best of
Series?
7.
And
It's
that?
like World Series, NBA Finals. And
The man with the white vest is really off-putting with his facial hair, and the crowd stood up.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's been bugging all night, hasn't he?
Yeah, it looks like
That idea, kick him out.
who was it? Hernandez
I
or
like
something,
I like that little spot when they're trying to do the suplexes over the ropes each way.
Is the
Yeah.
kid? He's on TNA, isn't it? I'm sure it's Hernandez.
Yeah,
He was in LAX, wasn't he? That's what it looks like. Maybe him, who knows?
Imagine.
you cut a promo. Remember when?
Isn't Hernandez going to be against Moxley in GCW now?
He was in. I like
Is
to
it
remember
Hernandez
John
or Hernandez?
Hernandez. I don't know if they're the same person or not, are they?
It's a bit awkward, isn't it, this with Benoit here being like the main person doing all
Yeah,
the moves
because
at the moment.
he did end up killing his wife and kids, and it was just annoying.
Kid.
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 Left
Who-
him alive.
So number
Sick
13,
one.
who we got?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Buttman.
You said the book man then.
Hang on, it's weird watching him with trousers.
This is
Look how pleased-
before
look
King
how
Booker
pleased he
did
looks.
it.
Yeah.
Was King Booker later this year, or was that
Yeah.
next year?
Later this year,
Later
because
this
he
year.
wins the title later on in the year, and he beats Rey Mysterio. Jam or screwdriver.
He always looks really happy, does Booker T.
They look buzzing there.
I forgot he wore trousers.
I was going to say, he looks weird wearing trousers.
He, if I'm right, he has a match against the Boogeyman
He
Uh,
does.
Yeah,
WrestleMania?
a Mania. Or is there a
He does.
skit?
and loses the title. Or has he already
Uh,
lost the title?
I think he's already lost the title. I don't think.
Oh,
Boogie
well,
Man, oh god.
Buttman was there
that's
for a
fine.
cup of coffee.
I think they
that's-
they must have. This must have been the time of the feud then for the because it was for the US title, so it must be
Yeah.
now or it's coming.
Because that's the thing now, they're sort of starting to build up for Mania storylines as well, aren't they, with stuff that comes on SmackDown.
Yeah,
That's a disappointing showing from Booker, to be fair for me.
Rubbish.
well, it's
Was
part
it-
of the thing, on it.
I feel like he was injured at this point.
I think he was. 'Cause
Yeah.
Randy Orton was in place, of
Possibly why he's wearing tights. There might be
Maybe,
something.
yeah.
covering the strapping or something.
Yeah.
Carlito's having a decent showing. He's been in there a while now.
He was hovering around the main event for a long time. around
Who,
this period,
Carlito?
right? Yeah.
Never made it.
He tailed off by the end of this year, I think, and then
Yeah, and then
never
he
really
had that
got
weird
up.
feud of Ric Flair where Ric Flair called him lazy.
yeah, because didn't they have a match at Taboo Tuesday? And then that's when Ric Flair is
He
implied that he shagged a load of beds in the limo by all the steam coming out of it.
Yeah, and they started
Yeah.
tagging, didn't they?
But we all
Which I
know
believe
Flair,
we've watched in the archives.
Flair does his business on. Yeah, we watched the first time on Tuesday. Didn't we?
Yeah,
Flair does his business on trains, so not in limos.
Yeah.
For all to see, he's not shy. About
not fanging and banging, is he? Who we got? Number 14.
it. I'm nearly halfway through.
Is this Mercury?
Yeah,
Yeah. For some reason, I was expected Nitro there.
yeah.
We'll probably see Nitro later on, I imagine.
Melina, is she in the Royal Rumble this year?
Melina?
Has she been announced?
Don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Easy way to get somebody up. Pull
Can I
Carlitos
get
out.
a drink before the next entrance?
One way to find
We'll
out. That's
find
a
out.
target that you've ever seen.
Let's
You've got to
go.
go downstairs, haven't you?
I've got to go downstairs. I've got to go further.
You
Let's
can't
go.
just go get your fridge, can you?
Oh, he ain't even got wireless headphones, has he?
I don't have wireless headphones.
Yeah, but I thought he's the sort of man that would have wireless.
To be fair,
headphones.
that's not true. I have wireless headphones. I just wire them in. It's easier.
Yeah, but if there's anybody out of us two to have wireless headphones, it's
But the man who spends far too much on far too little.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's the best way to describe them.
Yeah. Don't like Mercury's trousers.
I was going to say they're a bit skin colour, them, aren't they?
Yeah, they're an odd colour. And they look like then they've got denim, like...
Yeah. Patches on
what
them.
they called?
Pockets.
Pockets, that's the word.
I always liked Eminem's white attire. I just thought that made them look more...
I liked Eminem, to be fair.
I
thought
was
they were
very
cool.
underrated tag team.
Yeah, they were massive. I thought they had quite a cool gimmick as well, like the paparazzi style thing.
Yeah. Which I think probably would work better today.
Yeah, massively.
Well,
and
it's
then,
Tyler Breeze in it, but it's that kind of...
And then at the end of this year, is this where his face gets mangled? Mercury's. Isn't it 06?
Did
I make it?
Is it Armageddon, in it? 06,
Is that Armageddon? We watched it. It's in the tag match, in it, where they just bring people out.
It's Armageddon 06, I think, where Mercury's face is...
Or is it 07? Look, you'll know. We watched it, didn't we? It was in one of the Regal matches.
It was Regal. Tatanka. This is your first surprise return, I think.
Yeah, and he stuck around. He
in
the tag team with Matt Hardy.
I'm not going to lie. The attire's a bit off-putting with the flap in front of his penis.
Yeah, well, good job that's there. Otherwise, you don't want to see a little baby.
Otherwise, we would see his little mohawk.
More off-putting if his cock out, isn't
it? Look, the one where Joe Mercury gets his face bashed in, is that 2007?
Armageddon, or is it
I'm sure it's 2006 because it's an apology for December to Dismember, isn't it?
I didn't realise they'd done another one in December, though.
Yeah.
They've done two. It's the next pay-per-view from that, isn't it? So
yeah, December to Dismember was literally the week after Survivor Series.
Yeah.
And then they did one like 2 weeks after that. It was right before Christmas.
Yeah, it's weird that they did two in December.
Because we watched it, didn't we? Watch that match on the William Regal episode.
It was when they started getting to like 16. I can't remember what the most was they had in 1 year. It was like 16, 17 pay-per-views.
I was going to say they had about 17 or 18, didn't they, 1 year?
Yeah. That's like that at $50 a piece. That's like, what, $750 or something?
That's mad.
Yeah.
It's a mad amount of money.
That's crazy.
And imagine if you paid $50 to watch December.
As I say, who's paying $750?
Also, Mullet Watch. We've not had it for a while. Tatanka.
Yeah, well, throwback hairstyle.
Do you reckon he kept the mullet, or do you reckon Vince was like, "Oh, we re-signed you. You gotta get the mullet back.
Nobody will know who you are.
I want the old Tatanka."
God damn it, pal. He was on SmackDown for a while, though, wasn't
he? He was undefeated for ages, wasn't he? And then he did that weird heel turn where
because he was undefeated when he first came around, wasn't he? Back in the Golden Era.
Isn't that because they forgot?
I'm sure he left under a cloud, though. I'm sure he left because he had like some sort of backstage altercation.
I was going to say I don't really know why he left, but it was a bit weird.
It was just a heel. He did a heel turn, and then he just left, didn't he?
I think number 16. Oh, it was Mercury.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they forgot about Tatanka's heel. I'm sure Bruce Pritchard mentions it. They just forgot he was unbeaten.
Yeah.
Joey Mercury looks exactly the same now.
He's got no hair now.
Sorry, Nitro.
Oh, I was going to say Joey Mercury's bald.
Yeah, Joey Mercury's bald. No, Nitro, sorry, looks exactly the same. It's just looks a little bit younger here.
Well, they split up later this year because they started to make Mercury a single star, isn't it?
Yeah. He was always the better of the two, though.
But they got back together by the end of the year.
Is this when they lose the tag titles to Mysterio and Batista? Or is that
I think that's already been and gone.
Well, Batista's injured in which is why Angle's champion. As a Royal Rumble.
I think it all happened in December as like a tribute to
his pec or his back or something.
Yeah, it was when Mark Henry signed into the cage on it. Or at least that was the storyline.
It was his pec, I think.
Was it his pec?
Yeah,
just going back to Eminem, I always thought Mercury was clearly the better one.
Really?
No, Murray's.
I mean, Nitro.
Nitro, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, Nitro's the better one.
Mercury's more experienced, isn't it? Because everyone forgets that Joe
Mercury was in ECW. Yeah, we've seen him with Perry Saturn, haven't we?
Yeah.
Which is weird, actually, yeah.
But apparently Vince never liked Nitro because of Bischoff and WCW, which is why he changed his name.
Mercury's
why call him Nitro in the first place?
Because wouldn't he have something to do with Bischoff?
Yeah, he's Bischoff's assistant or something.
And then there was going to change.
Didn't he have the old Nitro theme as his first entrance music?
There's going to change his gimmick, but he's going to change his name every week, weren't they? They just stuck with John
Trevor Murdoch.
There we go.
NWA champion.
Is he?
Yeah, is he now? Still.
Well done, I know he's in it, isn't he?
I thought he was a champ.
I thought Nick Aldis is the champ.
He's white here, isn't he?
Pasty, isn't he? Let me have a look. I'm sure NWA champion.
If it is though, congratulations, Trevor Murdoch.
Isn't it ridiculous that him and Lance Cade had a feud with DX?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's that time when he was like, "Where do you think you're going?"
Yeah, Trevor Murdoch's the current champion.
Well
He won it in August.
Well done, Big
Yeah.
Trev.
Trevor Murdoch is only 41.
Get out. So what? Hang on, how old's the year then?
26.
Benjamin
Oh,
Button,
fuck
isn't he?
off.
He's Benjamin
No,
Button.
sorry,
really,
he's
isn't he?
25 because he's born in September, so he's 25
get
here.
fucked. It's
There's
ridiculous.
no way he's younger than me here. Not having that.
That's ridiculous. That I'm not having. I don't
So he's
believe that.
25. He's 26 in this September.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Ring's filling up a bit here, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got
He's-
eight
How
people
old?
now.
How old's Lance Cade? I know he's dead now, isn't he?
Dead.
But
Sick
no, but I mean, at this point,
He's in freak Peters. That's right. Are we there?
What's wrong with him?
Lance Cade will have been 24 at this point. 'Cause
Yeah.
he died when he was 29.
If
Jesus.
you're ever gonna build a wrestler from the ground up, Lance Cade's the one you're gonna pick.
Yeah.
That's the JR.
Well, he started putting with Jericho, didn't he, for a bit?
He's trained by Shawn Michaels, wasn't
Yeah, but yeah, he couldn't keep himself out of trouble, could he? Obviously,
Who's that?
he? Lance Cade.
Lance Cade. Had a few
Yeah.
drug incidents. In it.
Eugene.
Oh.
Got a bit of history with Triple H at this point.
Got a
The
bit of
best-
history with me.
The
Eugene.
best bit about Eugene is that guy on Twitter who was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry that you had to put up that Eugene character and all this." And he replied, Nick Dinball replied, "It was all my idea."
Yeah, I remember when I was used to be on WrestleZone back in the day. He came on and it was like, "Oh, do a Q&A." Like, they had a question for it, and everyone was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, your gimmick was shit." He came on and basically it was like, "Guys, like, fuck off, the gimmick was my idea," and then left.
It was based on somebody backstage. There was like a fan who obviously
Yeah.
had some sort of like
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of offensive in
disability.
some ways, isn't it? But
He's a really accomplished amateur wrestler, isn't he, as well, Nick Dimsdale?
it was
Yeah.
a tribute. It was a tribute to somebody called Eugene, I think. Yeah,
yeah,
which was
Never
quite-
got the airplane spin. Never
but
got it.
It was just a move that came out on it.
It was Junkyard Dog, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was like the Cesaro swing. Why didn't he throw him at the end? Do you know what I mean? Or
I
does
would
he
not
now?
like
or
to
his
take...
new one where it's UFO where he does the airplane.
Oh,
thing
that
without
UFO
holding
is
on to him.
ridiculous.
I don't know how he does it.
He pulled that off at Mania, didn't he?
Yeah,
But I would not like to, one, give the Cesaro swing, or two, receive it, because I would just feel awful for about 5 minutes. How on earth he gets straight back up, I'll never know.
Do you think he should slam him at the end, though? Make it like more of a point? No, that's what I think it is.
yeah, I don't know. Like, I suppose
I like-
they fly a bit, don't they? Because you got that much momentum going.
Mm.
What I like with the Cesaro swing is the way that you see different people take it, when some tuck their heads in and some like just go full on starfish.
You know, if Cesaro did the
Is
Cesaro
this hiding,
swing,
Mike? Oh no, it's actual animal.
Bloody
Oh my
hell.
god, that is a dad belly.
but yeah, imagine if he did the Cesaro swing and he threw him at the bottom, underneath the bottom rope or something like that.
Christ to die.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yeah,
Is he?
recently.
Yeah,
Was it very recently?
Very
he's
recently.
John Laurinaitis' brother, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, recent because we saw him, didn't we? Look?
Did we?
He died.
Yeah,
He died September 2020.
Oh yeah.
House of Blues. Eric
So
Conrad.
his step
Cameron
niece.
Thompson and
How was he
Bruce
uh,
there? Was-
Pritchard. He came out initially. Pritchard comes out. He came out and said, "Oh, it's good to get a pop. It's no longer a road warrior pop. We're going to call it something to wrestle pop." And then he came out.
Oh
So
yeah, I
his
do
step
He
remember.
wasn't there
Easy.
for very long.
There's that many people there, Ross. How do you?
Imagine
Yeah,
we
well,
was buzzing with the coach being the big star, and there was loads of people there. Wasn't
Yeah.
there?
Sean Mooney ended
So-
with a big star.
So
Who was just at the bar? Someone was just at the bar and went, "Oh, I guess you're here as well."
That was me.
No, I don't
Something
think it was.
to wrestle. And the wrestler.
so animal step nieces are the Bellas,
Yeah,
and step nephew in law is Daniel Bryan.
yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
Wrestling family.
Wrestling heritage. But apparently he didn't get on with Heidenreich at all, did he?
Well, I don't like rapes people.
the character.
yeah.
Iron Mike.
Yeah, the character.
just
The character.
Who
Just
was
to
this-
clear that up.
Did
just for
somebody
any
else-
lawyers listening there. The character. Iron
The
Mike.
character. Heidenreich.
Sorry, allegedly. Have
Michael Cole.
you seen somebody at NXT who apparently looks like Heidenreich and Michael Cole's like love child?
Oh God.
No, I want to see it. They should bring him in with that.
Is there
That
ever
might
been
be.
a time when Rob Van Dam hasn't been popular?
No.
Like he always gets a big pop, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Has he
well,
ever been a heel other than like initially in the invasion? Is that the only time? he's been a-
ECW? He was a heel for
Yeah, in
ages,
ECW, but like in WWE.
I don't think so. He's
when he
always
came in.
been a face, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Because he's like the Matt Riddle back then, isn't he? Like the
Yeah.
stoner
yeah.
dude and whatever
Hand
else.
painted tights, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
it's
airbrushed.
like air painted, aren't they? Something like that. Pretty cool, to be fair. Wouldn't want to wash them.
Genuinely, I think it must still be available. The Rob Van Dam DVD. It's like his best matches. Is so good. It's
That'd be incredible.
It's quite old now.
Rob Van Dam is ridiculously talented.
He once he did a table spot and the table hit him in the eye, and he said, "When you're a wrestler and you've got a bit of skin hanging off, you taught to pull it off." But it was his eyelid.
I was going to say it was his eyelid.
He realised at last minute it was his eyelid, so he didn't pull it off.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, he could have lost his eyelid.
Christ, what would you do? What would you do then?
I don't know. Rifle.
What happens if you got no eyelid? I'm not googling that.
What happens if you got no eyelid?
Yeah.
We in classic maths teacher, he knew somebody who had no eyelid, and apparently he had to spray his eye to keep it moist and had an eye patch over it to sleep.
Fuck.
How believable that is, because maths teachers know everybody. Like someone swung off the chair and broke the neck.
We went to every school.
Yeah, there was all. Yeah,
must have been a bloody state funeral for that kid who swung onto his chair and died. But imagine that. What if you sneeze and your eye pops out?
Orlando Jordan. Will that happen to Johnny Knoxville?
Where he sneezes and his eye pops out?
Yeah. Have you not seen the video?
He had some jackass.
No, there's a video of him going through all his injuries. And he went to hospital over something, and they said don't blow your nose because your eyes could pop out. Blew his nose, his eye fucking popped out, and all he said was, "Yeah, it was a little weird." What a weird man!
But in theory,
he's in the Royal Rumble.
In theory, you could pull your eye out a little bit, couldn't you? Because it's connected.
It happened, didn't it? Was it Stan Hansen and Vader?
Yeah, but you can't you? See, we're talking if it was a bit longer, you could actually pull it out and swing it around the corner. It's obviously not that long, but it would in theory still work.
What's the other? Yeah. What's that in the match?
Ross is popping his eyes up. Orlando Jordan's just coming.
Look up for Ross.
Hasn't he had quite a successful post-WWE career?
No.
Orlando Jordan, didn't he become champ somewhere?
Are you taking a piss there? I think he did. How did he?
I don't think he did out, did he? Did he go to TNA? Because all people.
He was in TNA. Yeah, he was in TNA because he was wrapped in caution tape. Please,
right.
I don't think he did out, did he?
They became.
No, he didn't do it.
No, getting mixed up with something.
Yeah.
He's become Adelaide Championship Wrestling, All Action Wrestling, Australian Wrestling Entertainment, High Risk Pro Wrestling. He's been champs all there. Dun, dun, dun.
No, Chavo. Come on. Get rid of him.
Better than Kerwin White.
Well, he was Kerwin White up until
Eddie's death, wasn't he? Yeah. His forehead's chasing his airline as well, isn't he?
Yeah, there's a lot of people in this.
Yeah, it's building up. This is a busy ring.
Yeah, there must be some big monster guy coming up. I can't think who.
No, because Mark Henry's in the match, isn't he?
How many we got in there? I can't really tell.
Is Carly in it? Carly in it now?
There's no Brock, is there? Because he was in.
Well, he's got
He was at the Vikings, wasn't he?
I don't think is he Umaga around at this point. I don't think he is he?
Umaga? No, Umaga's not there. Umaga came after. Yeah.
Was he the night after WrestleMania this year?
No, he can't because he's not going to be in for a year, is he? Surely not.
He could do, in theory. It was Royal Rumble 2007 where he lost him, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, it was. Was he not unbeaten at WrestleMania?
No, I don't think so. I'm sure Cena beat him.
Did he lose to Cena?
Yeah. But it was last man standing, so it didn't count as a pinfall loss.
His first big feud was Jones.
Clever elimination by Triple H just to push him off the top.
Get the heat. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, there we go. Now they're all. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About
9 or 10.
Yeah, 9 or 10, something like that. Surely there's got to be a big guy coming out soon.
I can't think of the big guys left. Cena's in the match.
Cena's in the title match with Edge.
Well, it's not going to be Matt Hardy. To clear anybody out.
We absolutely did him over on a news show, by the way.
Right?
That was right in what I was saying.
Absolutely slagged Matt Hardy off.
Right. Say his AEW run's being shit.
Said he was one of the worst wrestlers of all time.
Didn't say that.
He was a disgrace. And I said, do you think he should retire? And Peter said, he thinks he should never have been born. And I was like, wow.
It's not true.
It just goes to show, doesn't it, that you have a great gimmick that works on the indies because people don't see it every week. But when you go to TV...
Let's see what we said. Matt Hardy don't want to be seen. He's wearing camo trousers. Grey camo.
I found out recently that camouflage is illegal in St. Lucia.
Really?
Yeah, I'll swear it.
Fair enough.
Bear that in mind.
So if you've got St.
I'll
Lucia, you're
remember
wearing
that when I
camouflage.
I remember that. Have you ever seen the guy wearing camouflage for the high-vis jacket? And the meme is, "Do you want to be seen or not, mate?"
Yeah. That's like a classic hunting thing, isn't it?
What, with high-vis?
Oh.
Yeah, it's what the kind of things they were.
Rob.
Cheer
Well,
there. Like a great idiot. Oh,
Eminem having a decent show.
terrible acting there.
I still think Matt Hardy should have been world champion around this era.
Do you think?
I think it was all there. There was not
Was
this
it-
time, but I think later in the year the world heavyweight title gets vacated again,
He's in the rush.
and they give it to
isn't he, in the
Cali, and he's having a
gold
really good feud with MVP. I think at the time.
rush? Oh yeah, because
I
he,
know
like,
he's having that feud with MVP, but
he bounces the.
this
Yeah,
era
I think-
is he?
Yeah, I think
the
around
tank has
that
gone.
whenever it was, they should have put the world title in that feud instead.
Is he in the top 10 wrestlers though?
Who we
I
got?
still think he is.
Yeah, I think
What's
he
this?
You've
should have.
got
18 to my 20.
You've got it was on SmackDown, wasn't it? So you've got Batista, Undertaker, Kurt Angle. At this point, Mark Henry, Rey Mysterio. Is Matt Hardy going to get above them? I don't think he is.
Right, super crazy,
Super,
coming down
it's
on his
crazy.
knee. Okay,
Crazy,
number
isn't it?
24, fair enough. So we've only got 6 people left.
Yeah.
We're going to have somebody big coming out soon, surely.
And even if you went to Raw, you've got Cena,
That's
Edge,
a massive jump.
Orton.
Yeah, no, I feel like I seem to remember SmackDown being. I think there's a lot of top stars on there, but a lot of them were injured.
Is Orton injured?
There's
At
a
this point?
time where it's particularly.
No, Orton's in the match.
Orton's in the match.
He might come out and clear a few people then.
Orton's
That was a big
number
jump by
30, I
Super
think.
Crazy, though. Taker, Michaels? Oh, Taker's got a match, hasn't he?
Take
Yeah.
it out on a big horse afterwards.
Michaels, I don't think he's in. Is he
Michaels
in?
could be in
He
the
could
match.
be being a big lad. You know what I mean? He ain't a
Yeah, but
No.
he could come in and super kick a few people just
Yeah.
straight out the blocks, couldn't he, over the
fucking
ropes?
viscera. It's got to be on it.
Masters? He
comes in. He's
Yeah.
definitely in.
he could be in. I'm just trying to think of other people that could be coming in
Was
still.
Masters in the last 4?
Don't
I
know.
think
'cause
it
I
Cali
feel as though they
knocks him
had a
out.
lot of trust in
Yeah.
Masters at one point and they lost it very quickly when he failed his test.
The last 3 is Triple H, Orton, and
And-
Mysterio.
Right.
Yeah,
Now he's not
because that then leads to No Mercy, doesn't it? So 25's coming in.
Yeah,
We're going to have to have a big name soon. We've only had one real surprise, haven't we? Which has been Tatanka.
Tatanka, yeah.
Oh,
Drew Carey comes
Here
in.
he
Warrior.
is, Sean.
Warrior.
No, yeah, Road Animal.
I think was it?
No, he was part of
Warrior?
the, he was
Road
part of the
Warrior.
company at
Road
this
Warrior
point.
Animal,
Though.
that's the one.
Wasn't he part of the company at this point, though?
I won't tell.
came back-
I won't tell
I
you.
thought, he
Wow,
was, I thought he was
he
still on
didn't-
SmackDown.
You
Wasn't
don't
he?
go out and wrestle.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it. I wouldn't call it like a massive surprise. I would have classed somebody that isn't being signed or is. I thought he was still kicking about at this point, like actually on the roster line.
Well, after the Attitude Era, there wasn't that many surprises in the Rumbles. They just sort of used their
It's still like
wrestlers.
now where we expect them like all the time. Don't we?
Yeah, it's become
It's
a
like,
thing.
we spent like 29 people, with, like, do you know what I mean? Who's
Yeah.
not
But
even been
WWE
in
have
the
picked
WWE.
up the Rumbles again, haven't they? You never know who could show up. That's something that they've done them ingrained in people's mind. That it could
Yeah.
happen. I remember one year they showed the graphic for the entire Rumble match, and you just think, well, that's just ruined any potential.
He was around. It was
surprises.
around this era. Yeah.
It was very stupid. Ah, there goes NWA champion Trevor Murdoch.
Yeah, a good show in there, though. Some
He's done
fans
well.
going absolutely crazy in the front.
Done well.
Michaels is stuck on there.
Somebody is going to get super kicked over the ropes, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's going to be Carlito, isn't it?
There's not been many finishes in this match, has there?
No, it's been quite a busy ring for sort of the last 5, 10, 15, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Number 10.
What number are we on now?
We're getting now.
Number 26.
Yeah, 26 or 27, one, I think.
There he is, Masters.
Chris Masters. Great entrance.
Close,
So-
stupid.
Terrible-
though.
yeah.
Terrible quote.
What
It's
is
normally
that
just red,
for?
isn't it?
Yeah.
What are those shapes all about?
I don't know. They're just like random shapes, aren't they?
I mean, he is like the blueprint for a WWE wrestler, isn't he?
He's quite short, though, isn't he? He looks like real squat, doesn't he?
I don't know how tall he is, man.
It's Sal Ligani in this, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Pretty much the same gimmick.
Yeah.
Is he like, when you got Justin Sizer who can do that weird crossbody thing?
Spear
Right.
through the ropes, whatever.
No, just like a weird cross, like a way, just like a 450, but
Ross.
it's like a crossbody, isn't it?
Did you say Masters was short?
Oh, yeah, he looks real
He's
squat.
6'4".
Really? Yeah, it's not that big for a wrestler, is it?
He's got some more tattoos now, like one all down his arm where it looks like he's got ripped skin. And like roboticness underneath.
Yeah, I believe you found that's called a biomech.
A bio that. He's only 39 now, so he's 23 here.
Yeah, he was young, wasn't he?
Really young.
It's called a what?
It's called biomech tattoo.
Yeah.
I've become quite an expert on tattoo through watching Ink Master.
Yeah, he's 23 here because his birthday is January the 8th. I remember he broke Stevie Richards' nose on his first night on Raw by doing like some spinning fist thing.
Best thing Stevie Richards ever done was proper clot JBL with that chair.
So the idea is you tattoo yourself to make it look like you're an alien underneath.
Yeah, so you've got your skin's ripped and you're
alien or robotic or something like that. That's the thing. Biomech.
Number 20.
Okay.
Oh, here he is.
People are strange. There we go.
Big Vis.
It's massive. Look, people specialise in it. It's huge. It's like the odd thing that you everyone had a mate or knew somebody who had like a rip in the thing and it was wires underneath.
I've seen somebody do it with like Spider-Man underneath.
Yeah, it's a full like thing. Biomech.
Big Vis is going to clean house here, isn't he? This is after he's tried to shag Shelton Benjamin's mum.
Yeah, there's a thing with Lillian.
Has he sacked Lillian off at this point?
How many chances did he get? He was over ages on the Big Vis. He's always been shit.
Do you remember when Charlie Haas knocked Lillian Garcia off the ropes and she sprained her wrist and like they turned that into a storyline?
Yeah.
That was weird. Oh God.
That is super crazy about Triple H.
How much maneuverability do you reckon are in those pajamas for him?
I look quite cozy though in pajamas. I don't mind putting them.
I mean, imagine if you were in the middle, Matt Hardy getting bummed by Big Vis in the middle of the ring.
Big Vis, you just know he loved it as well, didn't he?
You what?
He just loved that. You just know this was on the time.
Oh yeah, I enjoy his blonde Mohican as well.
Do we prefer Love Machine Vis or weird Matrix trench coat Vis?
I think definitely
Love Machine. It's funny.
Or Big Daddy V.
Not Big Daddy V. Big Daddy V was weird. I just showed how many tattoos he had though.
Yeah.
Former King of the Ring though.
Yeah, man.
So there's Big one Vis. Gone from the Vis, man.
You just avoid him, didn't you? Big Vis.
Still very busy ring. Eugene.
I thought he was going to pull down the ropes and he was going to.
Yeah.
Eugene has been in there a while, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
So
Orlando Jordan. Here he is. Oh, here's Mama Benjamin.
She left because people were horrible to her, wasn't they? She was like an actress or something.
Yeah, she won.
People backstage were not very nice to her.
Oh,
that's why she left. No, it's like
I think that storyline pretty much fizzled out after this Rumble, didn't it? It didn't go on much longer. It certainly wasn't there at Mania, I don't think, was it? Or was it?
No, it was just the Money in the Bank, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I didn't know if she maybe came out with him to give him a prep talk or something.
Eugene's gone.
I don't remember her.
Orlando Jordan's hanging in, but somehow survives.
Why do they just leave him? I've never understood the Rumbles well. If we're talking from a logic point of view, somebody's like nearly out, and then someone runs in and attacks the person who's getting them out.
Super Crazy's going to go from the base, man. Oh, maybe not. They fucked that up.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Fair play by Super Crazy to hold on like that.
Hold on for dear life, isn't he?
Although Big Vis is making sure that he's.
What's going on here?
No, Vis doesn't know what to do,
does he? Just hits him. That wasn't meant to happen.
You can just know Vince is in the back going, "Get the car around somebody else."
I was going to say, they showed that for a long time.
God damn it.
Kevin Dunn won't have that now, will they?
Do you know what I mean? It's like two people, yeah.
Number 29.
There's like 1,000,001 camera cuts now. And
it'd be awful.
The next entrance.
Are we number 29 here?
Yeah.
Oh, Gold Dust.
Goldie.
Gold Dust. 24 carat pictures.
See, was he a surprise this year? Because he's been in and out of the company that many times.
Maybe. Yeah, they got
like
Gold Dust is back.
You said Gold Dust is back. So,
Gold Dust is back about 3 times. So yeah, he's still to say there's one person left. It's a really busy ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I expected some like big monster lad to come out.
Big Vis. But he's not really done that, has he?
No, but you know, like
one person.
Normally, someone like, well, I don't know, it'll be this year because like almost probably this year.
Yeah,
will come out and like just
clear
like,
the ring.
4 people, like
Well, what'll happen is it'll be like Brock and Omos, and let it build up a little bit like they did Brock.
Is Lesnar going in the Rumble? Has that been confirmed?
No, he's got a title match, hasn't he?
I thought he was in the Rumble, wasn't he?
No, he's defending against
who?
Lashley.
Is Roman in the Rumble?
No.
No.
Oh,
See, I
I-
don't think the champion should be in the Rumble. But you see,
Yeah,
the
I
thing is
agree.
with
Charlotte's in the Rumble. And she's
Yeah, but that's
champion.
because they've got nothing else for
Yeah.
women.
there's
to
no
do.
other women, is it? But isn't she picking the person if she wins it?
That might be what I'm thinking of.
They haven't done a very good job of explaining. It should be like a massive deal that she's in there as champion, but it's just.
And that might be what I'm
Yeah.
thinking of. That
They've just got
it's
no
Charlotte
women left,
that's in
haven't
it.
they? That's
Yeah.
the issue. It's just
Yeah, it's Charlotte that I'm thinking of.
released all the women, didn't they? And you see everyone kicking off because it's called
I mean,
Summer
Brock
Rae
and Roman
Legends.
might end up in it if they lose their match, but they're not.
Thing is, though, with Brock and
announced.
Roman, you've got someone's going to beat him, someone's going to knock him out.
One of
aren't
them's
they?
got to lose. 'Cause they're gonna, I think they're
Randall
going to face
King.
each other at Mania, aren't they? So
God, he
it's
looks
gotta get
really young here, doesn't he?
It wouldn't be that. He's not been in that long, has he? 2003, 2004,
Two.
he broke in.
Yeah, so 4 years.
He will be really young, like 24, 25 anyway.
Let's have a look.
When was he champion? He was champion 2005, was he? Or 2004?
Yeah, beat Chris Benoit, whatever he is. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Benoit's gone.
Who's gone there?
Chris Benoit.
He is 25 at this point,
There
Randy.
you
Orton.
go,
He's
yeah.
26 this year.
Pretty big cheat, that's what he is. Strange to see him without all the titles, isn't it? And
Yeah,
that was a
it is.
weird
And,
flick.
and hair.
More hair, yeah.
I do love that One Night Stand 2006 where he gets all that gold pyro.
Yeah.
When
Really
did he-
pissing off his
When did he
fans.
get all his tattoos? Was that after he did his collarbone shoulder, or was it before that?
It was like 2007, wasn't it? 2008, 2007, 2008. Where
He
turned
sort of
into
went
the
away when he was in. Big Vis goes out.
It was where
Masters are cool.
he turned into the Viper, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he started kicking people in the head.
Carlito's just given Masters a big
Carlito,
wedgie as well on
what,
his
what
way
are you
over.
doing there, Carlito?
Right,
Why
Masters.
do you do it when it's still
Masters
10
has
people
got a
left? Do you know
wedgie.
what I mean? Like, ridiculous, isn't it?
Masters has got a wedgie.
This is when they split up. This is the reason they split up.
Yeah, this is where it
Yeah.
starts because he screwed him over twice now, hasn't he?
Because he pins him at thinking like he's got Cena in the master lock and the pin Carlito rolls him up.
See, if you were Masters there, you'd pull him over.
Yeah, if he was face Hogan and he was legitimately knocked out, you'd pull him over. You know,
'Cause
shattered dreams.
let's be honest, if you Carlitos, or you totally get out of shattered dreams there.
Imagine if Dustin Rhodes actually gave himself tits like he wanted to. Say what you want about Vince
Yeah,
McMahon.
that's good.
Yeah, fair play to him on that one.
Fair
Also,
play to Vince saying, no, mate, don't give yourself tits.
you know,
Don't
you know
get
it's bad
tight.
when Vince is saying no.
Don't get
Also,
see what I mean?
That was a bit of a botch getting him out.
Oh, yeah.
Orlando Jordan's made a tit of himself.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's gone. Orlando's gone.
There's been no cruiserweights in here to get violently thrown out as they like Paul Under did that one.
The only one that's there is been in from the start.
Yeah. Somebody always gets violently clotheslined off the top, don't
I don't know. Chavo got pushed out pretty horrendously, didn't
they?
he?
Yeah. I think Paul Under did like a flip, didn't he, when he got clotheslined off the top. And then Takumi Shinoka wasn't even in the match, but he nearly died, didn't he?
Yeah, he like hit his face like right on the
Yeah.
thing. And they kept going on about it. King thought it was hilarious. That was 2000, wasn't it?
Yeah. He literally nearly died.
Yeah, because they kept running out, didn't they?
Yeah, he kept him and Funaki on that kind of side.
Yeah. Boom, atomic drop.
Old school.
I don't know who the
I
final
can't say
four
it's
here
feud-
is.
Well, not feuding, but
Is
they
Shawn
went
Michaels
DX
in the
again,
final four? He must be. Ray,
But
Triple H, Orton.
Is it this year that Michaels has a match with Vince?
yeah, I was going to say, is Vince getting involved?
Is this the God thing?
And then Triple H has a match with Cena.
Yeah.
Yes.
They both at WrestleMania do DX stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
Because Michaels, I don't know if it's at.
He's
I
on the
think
top
it's-
of the ladder, isn't he?
Yeah, I can't remember if it's at main event though, because he has a Street Fighter main event as well, doesn't he? When they bring back
Yeah.
Saturday Night's main event.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
That was
Shane.
Shane. Yeah.
But I can't remember. He does it at the top of the
Oh.
ladder, doesn't he?
Mercury's gone.
That was
And
unnecessary.
Nitro's
but-
gone as well. and-
Oh,
HBK,
Michaels stays
skinny
in.
as
oh.
a cat.
What a classic.
And Shelton
What a
Benjamin
classic.
stalking. Oh!
To the end.
Is this after the best super kick ever?
Yeah, it was just a random match on Raw, wasn't it?
Yeah, but is it happened by this point?
Yeah, it's 2005,
Yeah.
I think.
Some sort of tournament match on it.
Don't know.
So what
Yeah.
we're down to now?
Used to be on because at this point it was on the Raw intro.
Yes. I think it was in Shelton. Would it have been in? No, it was just in Raw, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we're down to 6. Sean, super kick Shelton. Oh,
There you go. There's your super kick out.
there you go.
Not the super kick over the top rope like I was expecting that.
Yeah.
Usually there's one, isn't there, where they just sort of get in and he super kicks them straight away. Oh, Here comes the chairman of the board.
I wonder where that music was coming from first then. I didn't realise.
How nervous do you reckon he was just walking out this year compared to last year?
I think he's got his quads proper strapped up.
They're a lot more. It's a lot more like a gentle walk to the ring this time, isn't it, than last time?
Yeah.
He stormed last time.
He was getting in the ring though, wasn't it?
Yeah. So is it all kicked off with Sean and Vince by this point?
They've got a match at Mania, haven't they? I think I don't know what it's about. He's not fought God yet, has he?
No, it was something to do. He came out and said he needs to get over the Montreal Screwjob or something.
Oh, right.
That's what they were feuding over. Because Bret Hart's going in the Hall of Fame this year.
Right.
Is that what it is?
So I think they were intending for him to be part of the story, but he wasn't. Yeah.
Because he doesn't embrace him until later on, does he?
No.
Oh, no, Shane O'Mac.
Shane O'Mac in a suit. Love to see it. When did he start getting rid of shoes and start wearing trainers?
When he came back again, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So your final four is Carlito, Randy Orton, Triple H, and Rey.
Yeah.
Really good showing from Carlito to make it into the final four then. Shane O'Mac still doing Shane O'Mac things.
I was just looking at it. Love it.
Triple H's face then was brilliant, by the way. Oh, there we go. Another finisher.
Well, yeah, you've got to do it. It's his brother-in-law, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, boom.
In the mush.
And there we go. He's running.
I love them two guys just opening the door for him.
Yeah, just off you go.
not closing it to get Shawn Michaels.
And then Mike Chioda's just telling him to go as well.
I guess run after that man and throw you out. Christ.
So we've got but Rob Van Dam as well. forgot about RVD. So we're down to the final five at the moment.
Yeah.
Good showing from RVD as well, though. Do you know what? I don't think anyone's had a really bad Rumble match here.
I always wonder who says. Is it the refs who say it's time to go out?
That was convoluted.
Yeah. So now we're down. Now we're down to the final four: RVD, Rey Mysterio, Triple H.
You forget that RVD was always there and thereabouts, but he becomes champion this year, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Big year for Rob Van Dam.
It was around this time he started calling RVD the greatest wrestler never to be world champion, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which so you sort of knew it was coming.
Triple H just looks like he's bitten into a bacon sandwich with a bit too much sauce on it.
Yeah.
Got it on his lip.
He's like the James Wade of the wrestling world. Isn't he?
Classic four
way stare.
You've got to do this, haven't you?
What did he say? 56 minutes?
What
I don't know who will be out next.
56 minutes.
It's RVD.
It's a long
It's
way.
RVD. I can remember.
RVD
I don't want to spoil I know exactly how it ends, Peter, so I'm not going to spoil it for you.
I can't remember how it ends, to be honest. I remember it's been a good overall pay-per-view, though.
I think I enjoyed 2006. It's like I say, it's when I got back into wrestling.
Yeah, I was going to say there was some good wrestling at this time as well.
Yeah, it's definitely the time
That's cool.
Back into it.
I like that. The double leg drop, picks up Mysterio and then drops it himself.
I think this was my purist version of watching wrestling. So I obviously watched the Attitude Era, but I didn't really understand what was going on because I was like 6.
Yeah, you understand it a little bit more, don't you?
Whereas now, I'm like, yeah, it's, it's fake and that, but you still cared. And it's like your purist thing. You don't care about, the internet, it was around, but you didn't really go on it, did you?
It was nowhere near as bad as what it was now.
No, you didn't have smartphones.
It was just that hidden. It was just on forums and that one, rather than like everyone having an opinion. Like,
oh, right. So RVD's gone.
RVD.
That's just to put his glasses back on.
Yeah,
I like the ring skirt as well, actually, with the poles at the side.
Yeah.
They're cool.
The full setup for this.
The full setup is good.
But yeah, this is why I think because I think that's probably why I love Batista so much, because it's just so pure. You don't have the internet telling you that Batista's getting rammed down our throats.
Yeah, but they didn't like Batista, the internet fans at this point.
No.
Big Dave Dud, as his name was.
He was so good, though. I don't whatever have anybody say bad word about Batista.
I think it was that Undertaker match at WrestleMania 23 that turned people on him. Was it in a good way?
Yeah. I think you said, and I agree with it, I think it was ages ago on the podcast, that was when Undertaker actually got good.
Yeah.
It was that match.
That was the match that started off.
To be fair, he was putting
his
a lot
match
of crap
with Mark Henry this year, not so good.
No, actually, because his matches with Kurt Angle were very good. The No Way Out match. And they did another one on SmackDown, I think, didn't they? They were very good.
Yeah, because it ended like an old school amateur hold in it. Something.
His triangle choke.
Was it?
He brought out the triangle choke and
no, like Angle beat him.
Yeah, he was doing the triangle choke and triangle pinned him or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
6619.
619. I'd love to see it. If that was John Cena, he'd be telling exactly what it was. Yeah, that was Royal Rumble, wasn't it? Cena's just there, mouthing exactly what to do next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's terrible at it, Cena. He always gives you a
Does he know what I think he does on purpose though?
That was impressive, wasn't it? Oh.
It's just a big clothesline.
There's a man wearing sunglasses in the crowd. Inside.
Yeah, it's looking cool.
He's in Miami. He's a cool guy.
Inside.
Welcome to Miami. Yeah, I was watching the Impractical Jokers Miami.
I was going to say, I thought the Terminator just appeared or something.
No, it's
to Miami.
They're on the one where they're on the wheelchair and they've not got control of it. And Q's on it. And he keeps driving in front of somebody doing a photo. And he just keeps saying something, and then at the end they walk up real down. He goes, "Welcome to Miami." Hilarious stuff. So simple.
Impractical Jokers is great.
It is.
You'll never beat the bingo.
No, I think that for ages was my favourite punishment. But my favourite punishment of all time is Joe Gatto as the genie.
Oh yeah, that is.
I was genuinely crying when the first time I watched that.
That is hilarious as well, actually.
It's the bit where they lower him down too much, he can't stand up. It's so funny.
My favourite was one of the really early ones where it's do you know when the punishments were like a minute or too long at the end?
Yeah.
And it was Kieran and Art Gallagher who had to present these pictures.
I was on you there.
Oh,
he's won it.
Yeah,
has he won it?
No.
I
always thought
that's a big pop.
Yeah.
That's a big pop, isn't it?
Triple H takes this as well as Hogan takes it in the Royal Rumble.
Hogan's such a prick in that Rumble, isn't he?
Yeah, but yeah, look, that Impractical Joke was on the other day.
Stepping on Chinese
shoulder.
Oh my god, I cry and laugh every time I see that. I think it's just because he's laughing as he goes through it.
Another good punishment is it was on the other day. Is you've seen the one where Joe takes in loads of people's coats and he has to do a fashion show where he's wearing them.
Yes. And
he wins the crowd over. So they just call an audible and say, start dropping them at the end of the aisle. And then the crowd just starts getting real angry again.
Triple H has pulled a full Hogan there and he whipping him.
Yeah, he's been legitimately
at least he's meant to though, because he's a heel, isn't he?
Yeah, whereas Hogan's just Hogan, isn't he?
Although having said that, he had beef with Andy Orton like 6 months ago, so you know.
Yeah, Evolution wasn't that long ago, was it?
Oh, there you go. Michael Cole literally picks up on that there.
He's not thinking straight though, is he? Well, that's the thing. He's been knocked out. He's not thinking straight.
Better not be.
See, if you were Randy Orton,
he has won the Royal Rumble, Randy Orton.
Twice,
yeah.
If you were Orton, you just get up and do it there, wouldn't you, in logical terms?
Yeah, but I guess it does fit his character because he's a smarmy prick, isn't he? That's the character, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm applying logic to wrestling, which is a dangerous thing to do.
Yeah. Well, I see. When we get to NWO Sold Out, I think they applied too much logic to that show, which is why it was shit.
I hated it. I hated every minute of it. Got a lot of things to say.
All the worst shows of all time.
So yeah, I'm actually looking to do it.
Yeah. I want to do it, but I think we need the Franklin Star.
Nick Patrick, there's Nick Patrick.
No, he is, yeah.
Good selling by Ray, to be fair, there as well, playing possum almost.
It's a bit like Harry Potter and Voldemort, isn't it?
Boom.
Done it. There we go. Now he's done it. I call it
That's
early.
the end. Yeah.
I did a Michael Cole earlier, didn't I?
Yeah, Mysterio wins.
Look at the crowd.
Everyone was mental for it. I love the fact they give him the
I
big
completely
belt
forgot the context of how he won it. You know what I mean? Like the story. Well, not the story, but
that was the story, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This is for Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie. There he is.
Yeah, but I just love that they give him the big gold belt and it covers his full body.
I think I remember at this point, I was like, I didn't watch this, but I was kind of, when I was like starting to get interested, but not.
Yeah.
And there were some lads at school, and I was like, oh, who won the Royal Rumble? Like, on a Monday. Yeah.
I remember watching this. I remember having it on DVD. But I don't think I didn't watch it live because it was paid. This was one of the ones you paid for.
Yeah.
All SmackDown ones I seem to remember were always free. So this is a point where I watched SmackDown and not Raw. I watched SmackDown a lot more.
Yeah, most of the SmackDown ones. But you think they get a lot free, actually, didn't you? But then you randomly had to pay for stuff like Vengeance.
Yeah. But then I remember getting that on DVD. I can't remember which one I got on DVD first. I got the WrestleMania. I got this one first.
Yeah.
HMV at the back, wrestling DVDs.
Yeah.
Make your way through the porn. And then
to this day,
now they're at the back in kecks.
Yeah. Still disgusted that I got ID'd for the TLC DVD.
Really?
Well, allowed to buy it because I never had ID on me. It was 18. Was it a 15? But either way, who has ID to prove that they're over 15?
I did.
I definitely remember being old enough. I just didn't have anything on it to prove it.
Yeah, I had that as well when I tried to buy one of Call of Duty
Morrison's. I think I was 19. I was either 18 or 19. I got ID'd for 15 film. And I went, really? I'm doing a full weekly shop.
Yeah.
Paying with it for a debit card, which you can't get till you're 16 anyhow. It was ridiculous. I had a full trolley full. I just got some in the bag and bin. You know, the £1, £2 DVDs. Yeah.
Long celebration from Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got ID for a scratch card on my 21st birthday as well.
So by the time you got a scratch card, then went back and got the pound back, and then we missed the train. Yeah.
Got ID'd for what else did I get ID'd for? Stanley knife, a safety Stanley knife as well.
Oh.
Yes, you should challenge 25. To be fair, you've got 25, and you've got 6 in you. So
what 85?
There we go.
That was it. Josh Matthews before he was a nosebleed.
Yeah,
Mickey James
Matthews.
There we go. Then that was Royal Rumble 2006. A good Rumble, I thought. Interesting.
Yeah, not enough surprises for me, Ross.
Yeah,
I wanted
it was just strange.
I wanted some. What was big in 2016? I wanted some TNA guys.
Yeah, I
wanted some one PW guys.
XPW was that around then?
Yeah, I don't know. It was XPW being and gone, but no, it was good actually.
Not a bad one. Good story for Rey Mysterio to win.
Yeah,
because that's quite a long Rumble. I think it was one of the longer Rumbles.
Yeah, it was. It was when I was looking through. I was like, it was only on a few over an hour actually, which is bad.
It didn't seem that long because there was always people in the ring. It's not. Sometimes it goes a bit flat, doesn't it, when they eliminate too many people too early.
Well paced, would you say? Well paced.
Oh, it's strange, yeah, because there weren't that many big people in it, was there?
No.
Really. Triple H, Rey Mysterio, but even that weren't that big. Shawn Michaels, he gets knocked out early. Kane and Big Show get knocked out early.
I think it relied on actually just being a good match, didn't it, rather than a lot of surprise pops.
Yeah. Fully enjoyed it. Tell you what I didn't enjoy. Sold out 97. Can't believe they did 3 more. It's first of all.
Yeah, he's only NWO one now, wasn't it? Like, yeah.
Oh, you know what they say? Like, NWO died later on, like 98, wasn't it? 99. Yeah. How on earth did that WCW beat Raw? How bad was WWF?
I think it was just a bad show on it. I think it was good around it. Like,
how did it beat him for 83 weeks when that shit was going up? I don't understand. I don't understand. But that's next week. Take Peter, you've got a week to watch it.
Do my best.
Get it in. Watch it in small. It
took me about 5 different sessions to watch it.
What is it, like 7 matches?
Yeah.
I think anything goes over 15 minutes, which is surprising for WCW at that time.
I think there is stuff that goes over 15 minutes. It's just not about wrestling matches. It's just getting all women on bikes.
We don't know why they're there. And the worst interview guy I've ever seen. Bring back who's the guy who's voiced Turn of the Tiger? Lee Marshall.
Yeah,
Bring back Lee Marshall.
I was desperate for Dusty to come back and commentary at one point. It was that bad. Anyway.
Yeah. Go on. Good job Bishop took himself on commentary on it. Christ. Yeah. Peters, I would watch it in you've got a week, so I'd watch a match a day. Because that's all you can have. Don't be doing a 2.5 hour slog. Yeah. But that will be next week. Aaron will be joining us because we all need to know. Controversial star ratings. We can all. I think his opinions differ massively. I was watching it and I can't see what he would give 5 stars, but I know he's giving them out. Unless it's all minus, he's pulling a big square.
Yeah, could be,
but that's next week. That was we'll be doing some more Royal Rumble, so we're going to do a full review of Royal Rumble show. That's our plan.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we're into February, aren't we? But we'll see.
Royal Rumble season, baby. Nothing really happens in February, does it? I guess we can watch a few. This was like a random roadblock or something.
Yeah.
Having said that, the one roadblock I've watched
End of the
was
line.
Dean Ambrose against Triple H, and that was an incredible match because I genuinely thought Dean Ambrose was going to win.
Yeah, and he probably should have. But anyway, that's a different story for a different time.
But we can watch that. Is that? I know we've missed 5 years. So I'm still on 16 on it.
Yeah.
So just for your OCD. Will there be any wrestling around Wrestling Federation tonight?
I don't know. Obviously, we had a disaster with the. Well, We'll see if I've got a new laptop, boy.
Laptop needs to be back next week, mate, because it's Wrestling Rumble.
We need to get back for the Wrestling Rumble, yeah.
Or is that going to be the big welcome back show?
I don't know because I've got plans.
There's stuff to do.
So hopefully it might not even be. I might have to do it a different day, but there'll be a show this week. Hopefully,
there'll be a show. So
yeah.
The only way to find out is follow us on social media at Wrestleround or. Oh God, Christ, babes. Go on to it. Meat Pie nearly came out then. Go on to Twitch and follow us at Wrestleround there. That's it. Get notified and all that kind of stuff. That's probably the only way to find us, isn't it? Because we don't know, do we? Just Google Wrestling Around. Find us. We're green. We're everywhere. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We have an email. We're on Twitch. We're on all that stuff. Speaking of somebody who's on all them things, Terry Patez, where can we find you?
Bell Nation everywhere.
Bell Nation everywhere. If you see a man handing out free flags, he's not handing out free flags. Don't take the flag. Don't be that guy. Stop stealing off old men. Lou, where can we find you?
You can find me at Lou Malcolm.
Is that where any benefactors, wink wink,
send
you a new laptop?
There's a clip at the start of the show, and you want to support us on the Acast support feature. You'd be our guest.
Yeah, get Lou a new laptop so you can have more wrestling around Wrestling Federation.
Yeah.
I'm available at the Ross. Aaron is Franklinstein.
91.
91, Frankenstein 91, he's on Twitter. And he'll be back next week. I think we'll all be back next week, hopefully. Because I don't think we've done a 4 for a while, have we? Did we do the Wrestling Around This last week, wasn't it? Last week. The Wrestling Around This. Listen back to last week, the Wrestling Around This. First annual Wrestling Around
And then
This.
Triple H's return at Raw.
That was the week before.
We're doing all right.
That was the week before, wasn't it? Triple H's
Yeah, so we're doing all right so far.
Yeah, that's not. How many shows? 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3, yeah. Not bad. Listen to all the shows. So join us next week, then, when we're doing Sold Out 1997. Promise this is genuinely happening next week. I don't promise it 3 weeks in a row now. Genuinely happening next week. Terry Peters, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, Lou, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. And join us next week for the worst pay-per-view I've ever seen, Sold Out 1997.
Shaka Khan.